Welcome to my clinic, Mr. Bomboni. I'm your dermatologist for today. So you just went through the initial checkup with our nurses and you were concerned about some minor sunburns and about some spots to correct on your face and neck, correct? Okay. Alright, so... Okay, good. There's nothing to fear here. We're going to have you started off on a special treatment plan, utilizing different cleansers and face washes, moisturizers, etc. And we're going to have you stick to a strict regimen along the rest of your body as well, for when you shower and when you shave, and even cut yourself slightly, when you nick yourself with the razor or anywhere along the body. It can be a concern for some people, and there are times people will come in for that and it's really nothing. The body will just naturally heal it over. We've had many cases of that, and even people concerned about spots as you are yourself. But just know that you're totally fine. And for your special sensitive skin type, we have devised a plan for you. So starting off with the, it's not so much a cleanser as it is an exfoliator, but it's kind of like a 2-in-1, so it will do both. It is this darkish liquid, and you always want to shake it up because you want to stir the beads around. There are certain exfoliating components to this, but this was treated chemically in our labs just now as you were in the waiting room for 20 minutes after the nurses checked you. And this is our special formula devised for your skin type, so you stick with this. There's enough for about a week here, so if you'd like a month's supply, you let the front desk know and we'll ship that to your door. Or you just come in and pick it up at any time if that is more convenient for you. Just note that when you order one of these, it takes 5 to 7 business days to extract. So we will get started with this on you today. However, we don't do the application. We just more show what you will be using. So that is my job. My job is not to apply these. You go home and do this yourself, okay? So here's the sampler bottle. And I will actually put these in here if you would like to try yourself, okay? If not, that's fine. There's some paper towels in the corner. So you put about that much in, and it can be a bit challenging to see exactly how much, but it's there. Maybe a bit more, but when you turn it, you can see the black liquid. It's like a gray liquid, and then the beads on the sides. Maybe a bit more. There we go. Enough to cover the whole face and neck. And you just simply gather a Q-tip or a toothpick, and you start around. And sort of warm it up, or you can collect it on your clean fingertips and sort of stir and warm it up. I can actually show you as an example. I have some tissues here as well, but it is quite foamy. You just stir it up, gently collect it, making sure not to crush the gold-colored beads. And it's like this. So basically, there's the foam. And you lather it, and it's really soft, and it should start foaming instantly. And it has this kind of whitish, dull, grayish hue after a while. And then it sort of becomes transparent and absorbs into your skin and begins to peel off. Your skin, as you can see, it is No, it's already pre-diluted. It is exactly to the T of the chemistry what you need for your skin. Do not dilute it with more water. You will hold it for 30 seconds and then rinse with warm water. And then once it's rinsed off, you just splash a couple times with cold water, or you run an ice cube along your face. And I'll show you that now. You can also freeze this for 30 minutes, take it out, and then roll it along your skin. Okay, so you do the large side for the cheeks and the forehead, and the small side for the upper lip, chin, nose, under eye areas, and above the eyebrows as well. You may also go down the neck with the larger side as well, or any corners and crevices with the smaller, like the jaw and along the ears, etc. So this is very useful for you. And I can even give you a demo if you would like. Although this is not disinfected, this is just a sampler, so I don't recommend to actually begin running this on your face, especially with your concerned areas. That's fine, right? But again, I will pretend that I'm applying this over you, so just simply up and down strokes along the cheeks first and foremost. Then the forehead, like such. The neck, if you so decide. No particular order. And then the smaller one you could use along the temples next. The nose and the bridge. Between the eyebrows. Above the eyebrows. Upper lip. Chin. Jaw corners. Behind the ears. And under the eye, you go left, right, upward swoops, left, right, upward swoops. And this will create a nice, youthful looking glow and appearance. Next, we get the Astringent, and we recommend this simple, cheap and easy, sea breeze sensitive skin. Cleans with a tingling, refreshing feeling. I don't recommend witch hazel on you, but basically this is formulated with a special blend of cleansing and softening ingredients to help gently remove trapped oil, dirt, makeup, leaving your skin clean, fresh, healthy. You use it daily after your cleansing, which I just showed you, and before applying your moisturizer or makeup. You moisten a cotton ball or pad and apply to the face and neck. We don't recommend this. We recommend a clean towelette for less dust. Repeat with a fresh towel until there is no trace of dirt left on the towel. Alright, so let's get a sampler here. We only recommend this brand of it for your type. So that is more than enough for you. Alright. And it has a certain aroma, but of course there is no need to stir. It is already formulated with all the proper ingredients for you. So you just simply dip your towelette in it, soak it as much as you can, and close your eyes and just dab. Make sure it doesn't drip down to get in your nostril, mouth, or eyes, or ears. And you just dab it gently all around. You don't scrub, you don't stir, nothing, just dabbing like this. And then you air dry it. You can get another towel and just kind of fan it over your face to assist in faster drying, but it will work under your skin even while you have the moisturizer on. Okay, so it's really great for just getting rid of the rest of the cleanser we just used and doing further work for taking care of your skin and making it healthy. Okay, so you don't have to come in here and worry next time, right? Yes, the rose quartz roller you use after your first cleanse, because the astringent will get rid of the rest, even if there's some traces of germ If there is such a thing as germs, if you believe in that. It's all in the mind. Okay, so next, well, yeah, many of our cases are all in the mind, actually. You can actually make yourself physically sick, get rashes, lesions, just skin disease in general, just because you sort of programmed your body to inflame and react and self-destruct. And any autoimmune disease really is of the mind. It's just, it all starts there, but it's not my place to do that. My place is to heal this part of the body and not give advice, but again, you can utilize other modalities to treat the skin, not only washing your face. So, this is Lanique Ferment Oil Control Mattifying Moisturizer. And it is allergy tested, fragrance free, lightweight formula, controls oil for matte shine free look. Oil free hydration improves your skin strength, smooth onto the face and neck. So this is also excellent for your skin type as well, of course. So let us apply a little drop. So you gather some of it, rub it in. It has quite a nice smell, doesn't it? Yes, I agree. It's quite gentle and it dries sort of matte to leave your skin less shiny looking, perhaps from the astringent, that you can have a different reaction from it. Even the cleanser may, at the beginning, make you end up looking a bit tad oily, so this kind of controls it. It just settles the skin from the redness, the inflammatory effects of face washes and harsh alcohols, so to speak. And the astringent is a little bit harsher to suck up and take care of all that you have had issues with. And then the moisture just sort of calms it down and brings it back to neutral levels. Now I am going to show you, as I showed you 3 products of the face, now 3 products for basically your entire body and face, which you may use at any given time to maintain the pH balance levels of your skin, moisture, sweat, especially sweat production. People believe that sweat is overproducing, and then they feel the need to clean themselves too much and scrub, and it does the opposite polar effect of what you're supposed to do for your skin, which is the largest organ of the body. Keep in mind, the most important, as it is also a part of your appearance, what people see, their first impression of you. So they believe they have to shower 3 times a day, and you need actually some sweat gland production, some oils to constantly be on the skin to prevent further bacteria from entering. Dryness just leaves it looking aged and deficient in the proper nutrients, and diet plays a big role. However, overwashing is never the right thing to do, especially with harsh sponges, or too much shaving for the matter. And in your case, not enough coverage from the sunlight, which is contributing to all of the above, as I just mentioned. So you need a great sunscreen, and this is a perfect one. This is the Copper Tone Support. For you, a 15 is enough. You have sort of olivey looking skin. It stays on strong when you sweat, so you don't have to worry about any perspiration. It's water resistant up to 80 minutes. I say 60. You always want to apply this 15 to 20 minutes before your next run out time, just to be precautious, especially if you've entered water or sweat. But this is broad spectrum 15, so it just basically helps prevent the sunburn. You apply 15 minutes as well before the initial contact with the sunlight, the UV rays. You reapply, as I've mentioned, after swim or sweat, 80 minutes, 60 to 65 at most. Don't wait beyond then. Always protect yourself. Immediately after towel drying as well. And at least every 2 hours. Again, 1 hour. Don't listen to that. You need a tablespoon per body part. So 1 tablespoon for the face, 1 for the arm, 1 for the other arm, 1 for the chest, 1 for the back, 1 for the leg, 1 for the other leg. Especially where there is thinner skin, like on your feet and hands, face and neck. You definitely want to apply more per square inch than the chest, back, and legs, and arms. So spending time, this is just a precaution measure, in the sun increases your risk of skin cancer and early skin aging. In other words, a visit to my office. To decrease the risk regularly, they use the sunscreen with 15 or higher. I was almost going to give you a 30, but since you have told the nurse that you wanted more sunlight, this was the best option for you. And Coppertone usually sells pretty strong 15s. These are almost like 30s. So this was the best option for you. I would not recommend the bronzing 15 ones. Those are pretty weak. The liquid ones are usually, the ones you spray on. They don't work as efficiently, and you need a lot of sprays to get the right amount. People just think, oh, I'll just spray like 1 coat over, The lotion covers the best, okay? You need like literally 200 sprays to match like 5 tablespoons of lotion. It's ridiculous. And people are misinformed and they get burned, and limit times in the sun, especially from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For this area, I would agree with that. I would even say to 12 in the noon to 4 p.m. Wear long sleeve shirts, pants, hats, sunglasses. Okay. And protect this product from excessive heat and direct sun as well. It may stain or damage some fabric or surface, so keep in mind where you sit after application as well. Right? So here it is. Just going together a little bit. And this is again nowhere near enough. Like this much. That's not even enough to cover one hand. I'm serious. It's just enough to cover these 8 fingertips. So you get a general idea of how much you actually need to apply. So it's very important. Okay? Alright. Now when you shower, you said you have done twice, sometimes even 3 times a day, especially during the summer. We advise not to do this, limited to once a day unless you really must. And you did shower with excessive heat in the water, correct? We also recommend you limit this, especially to once a day. If you must do 3 times a day, I understand it can get very warm and you have things to do and places to go. However, were you to shower 3 times a day, we don't recommend scrubbing with a sponge every time you do. And we don't recommend excessive heat. So, if you must, lightly apply your body wash with your fingertips only and limit it to cold to lukewarm water. We've recommended soft soaps, brands, honey cream and lavender moisturizing body wash with real extracts. So anything with lavender, honey, calming agents as such are always recommended. We don't limit you to this body wash. However, anything with honey and lavender is ideal for you at this time and your frequency of application of these types of drying products that we have just mentioned that you've been using before. You do need to moisturize and take care of your skin consistently. Squeeze the gel onto a wet poof, lather and rinse. Again, limit the shower sponge to once a day. Okay? So, I'm going to open it to let you inhale. But it is this goldish cream color looking product that smells amazing. Absolutely blissful and natural fragrance. So this will definitely calm your skin, especially after a reaction. If you have any insect bites, I don't recommend using this on the face. However, if you have any parts of the body that are itchy or uncomfortable or bumpy, rashy, rinse with cold water. Get a dash of that wash. Rub with 2 fingertips in circular motions back and forth. And then rinse it after 30 seconds of doing that, counterclockwise and clockwise. Okay. And then dry with a gentle towel. Do not scrub. Let it air dry and then apply the moisturizer. This one works great to do that, okay? And if it doesn't calm down, give us a call or come in and we'll take a look at what else we can do for you. If there's any other stressing factors in our life, that's why I've mentioned formally that the mind is quite important in contributing to our skin problems. Now, when you shave, I recommend you start using this Nivea Men's Formula Shaving Gel for sensitive skin. It has no drying alcohol, it comforts and protects, and it has skin guard technology as well. So it will just glide quite smoothly over the skin as you begin. Alright. If you must go against the grain, I recommend using their matching razors. I always recommend Gillette. They're the best, although costly. Better to pay up and take care of your skin than come in with another problem and spend thousands of dollars. So, is your skin irritated from shaving? Don't tolerate it. It starts with you. What do you get? This formula contains no drying products. It's extra gentle, lightly fragranced and enriched with vitamin E and soothing, natural chamomile and witch hazel extracts to secure the skin while you shave. Now, I know I've mentioned that witch hazel is not advised for you. However, this has just enough in light amounts to where it is not damaging for your type. It softens your beard for a close, comfy shave, protects skin from irritation, and it will look healthy and cared for, comfy and smooth. So basically, you know what to do. You hold this upright and release it onto the fingertips gently. You massage directly on the wet face to form a rich, creamy lather. You can use brushes as long as they're very soft to the touch. No dry, harsh bristles. Or use your fingertips that are cleaned, of course. So, for the best results, you use the complete grooming range from Nivea Men, and this is dermatologically tested. Just be mindful of the pressure. Different altitudes affect the skin. Erupting or temperatures as well affects the product inside, as to not get damaged and then not work as efficiently on your skin for when you use it the next time. I'm actually going to sample it for you to see how it works. It immediately begins to expand, so you can see when I stir. It's instant foam. It's so soft, so smooth, and the glide is amazing. Even if you were to use a cheap razor, this one would really make it nice on your face, protect yourself from any scrapes. And you see how much just that little amount expanded into. This is more than enough for your entire beard and upper lip and cheeks and neck. So be quite mindful of that. The power of the cream. This one does activate a lot, so you really don't need that much product. And we never recommend putting too much because then you don't get that glide, you don't get the hairs as much. much and you have to keep going over, which irritates your skin furthermore. So not something you wish to do. Yes, so again, depending on the day, it can be challenging to determine when to shave, when to wash your face, when to moisturize. Never, and I mean never, moisturize unless you wash the face first. And I would say, in your case, you can do it before going out to the sun, even if you didn't wash your face. But keep in mind, any bacteria that was sitting there, you just put it back in the skin. So the sunlight will only dramatize what was there, and it's like radiating like a laser beam what could have sat there, and the mix of the moisture will make it like oily and bubbly, like a pimple will show up after the sun, you notice, because you forgot to wash something off before you went out. So keep that in mind if you would like to maintain a healthy complexion. Now, after shaving, we don't typically recommend to go without moisturizing your face because it can be quite drying. Even the Nivea men's aftershave is quite irritating. So we always recommend a healthy amount of moisturizer after that. In that case, after shaving, I would not recommend using the copper tone, just the Clinique. Unless, again, you were to go out in the sun, then I recommend the copper tone over the face if you must. So if you were to have to shave and wash your face, and then let's say go out in the sun, then I recommend that first you shave, then you wash your face, and then you put the sunscreen. Okay? Alright, yes, and that same property applies to if you were to go in the sun, after shaving first, then washing your face, then you would put the copper tone, not the Clinique, because you need to protect yourself from the sun. Yes. So I hope that makes sense. We recommend shaving after going out of the shower. That is when your pores expand the most and you can get rid of the most hairs in a safe and clean-cut way. And what else? This can be quite a challenging debate. We don't recommend a shower before going out in the sun because then you dry your skin off. But at the same time, if you don't, then the bacteria raises up and the UV will contribute to further acne. So you don't have much oil production, so I recommend always showering before you go out in the sun and making sure you get that extra copper tone all over your body. And maintain your application daily. If you forget one day, fine. Do this at least 4 times a week, and you should be okay. Even if you forget, let's say, to apply the astringent, big deal. You know it all happens. But if you would like to maintain the healthiest looking skin possible, then keep doing it every day. And if you must shower 3 times a day, just remember, try not to do in the same day 3 showers, then shave, then face wash. It's like way too much in your skin, especially the hot scalding water you like. It's overkill for any skin type. So just keep that in mind, as yours is quite sensitive, not to continue doing this. For any perhaps perspiration or smells, always use the right deodorants without aluminum as not to cause further pimples and irritation of the skin, sometimes itchiness under there, and any fragrances that are gentle, that don't have too much drying alcohol, like colognes, I would recommend are the best if you are concerned about how you smell if you don't get your 2nd or 3rd shower on a very hot summer day. Alright, well, I hope this has helped you as much as possible. Thank you for coming in, and Cassie will lead you out to the front to pay. Take care now. Yes, you may take your products with you and the sampler kits here as well. remember to call in for refills, or you could just get most of these products online or at the stores.